Hi, happy Monday, 17th of July. Coming towards the end of Cancer season, I have a new moon in Cancer tarot reading for you today. And I hope you're all well and have survived the weekend. And we've got a tarot reading that tells the truth of the cosmos today, as it always does. Tomorrow, the 18th of July, we have the North Node to South Node changing, and they have been in Taurus North, Scorpio South for the last 18 or so months. And now we're changing. North Node is going to be in Aries, South Node is going to be in beautiful, loving, balanced Libra. So as we move out of the shadow that has held us, the Scorpio dark secrets, we're always moving towards the north for our collective evolution. So in a sense, we are coming out of the underworld and of Scorpio, which is death, darkness, the underworld, shadow, exploring all of that delicious interior of our psyches. And it's very, very reflected in the cards today, and also for myself, looking back over my last 18 months of life, it's reflected in the choices I've made, the people I've dated, all that sort of stuff. You can see my dark side coming out. And now we are heading towards the light, or however, I wouldn't necessarily say light, I'd say to find more balance within our relationships, particularly brought in by this lovely Libran South Node. So what we have learned in the darkness of the underworld of the Scorpio, we can now put into practice and re-establish balance within our relationships. Okay, so I'll just get on with the reading and shut up. So the first card that we have is this card, the card of the Devil. So this is in our present moment. This card is basically telling us that our addictions are our own personal choice. Where we put our vices, whatever they may be, they can be sex, they can be love, they can be addiction to negative thinking, overthinking, they can be phone addiction, they can be drugs, booze, whatever it is. They can be, you name it, we can overindulge in it. So what this card is saying is that we choose to put ourselves in these chains. We stay in our comfort zone because it's simple, it's easy, it feels all right. And now maybe we have had a chance to delve into the why behind these things, and we are hopefully going to be able to find our way out of these things. So this is like time to have assimilated the darkness of this card, 15 card, coming down to number 6, probably 6, but don't worry too much about that. We are able to see our addictions for what they are. Now we can hopefully move past them. However, what our addictions are, the things which are creating this obstacle. This is our obstacle, becoming the magician. The number 1 card of the major arcana, it is big. We have the wand, the ability to be able to manifest using the power of the cosmos, we are able to manifest that which we will in front of us, just like that. So if we can come out of this addiction, put it behind us, then we should be able to take this cosmic energy with all our tools. We've got a cup, we've got a sword, we've got a wand, we've got a pentacle, to gain, using all our tools to gain forward motion, to do what we will with, to create the new earth, which is what we're here for. So let's move past the shadow and into the light from the number 1 card. Brilliant. Then we have this card this Taurian card in our subconscious mind. So we have this glorious new focal point of beauty, of financial stability, of fecund, fertile ground in which to grow ourselves, grow further. Us coming from the Taurian North Nodal point and now moving into Aries, and which is the beginning of the astrological cycle, the beginning of the zodiac, where we can use it as a jumping off point with the seeds planted from the glorious sensual and Venusian beauty of the Empress card, and we can allow that to come through us as we plant the seeds of this new earth that we want to grow and see abundant in front of us. So using this active principle of the divine feminine, we can now rest assured that this is a fertile time in which to leap from. So this is our subconscious mind. Now let's just deal with the past and get it out of the way quickly, because let's not focus too much on that. We don't want to be living in the past anyway. So we have the card, the Eight of Cups. So this is turning your back on that which may have been useful up until now. Emotionally, we are seeking new ground. So all of this collective shadow work, which we will all have been doing, this is now helping us to search out new modes of being, new ways to respond to life. Instead of using those tried and tested pathways, we are going to blaze this trail and start afresh. Using this, so it's almost like an eclipse energy, to blast out that which is not helping our forward motion. So again, thinking about this choices, and are we moving towards the positivity or moving towards the security, but also going backwards towards the past? No, we want to be moving forward. So this is leaving to gain further knowledge, further information, okay? Then we have this beautiful card in the position of our conscious mind. This is exponential growth. Exponential growth. The Midas touch. Everything God touched turns to gold. So being able to think of it like growth in every single area. And whatever you choose to pull your focus towards, you will experience growth in that area. So this is big news for like the new moon in Cancer today. So if you can get time to be in ritual, to be in ceremony, to write down your wishes, be they financial, be they emotional, be they all of the above and then some, make sure that you can put some focused intention, send out to the universe or your source or whatever, that which you want to bring in. So now is the time for doing that, and we can definitely make strong, strident progress. It does feel like we are getting another chance to begin the year again after the slow sort of first 7 months, which seems to have been a push and a pull. So wherever we've felt that we are going forwards, then it's been drawing back. So again, with our North Node going into Aries, let's say this is the klaxon, begin again. Okay, my friends, good. And we have this card in the future position. So the Queen of Cups, the most creative queen of the entire deck. She's made her own cup. Look at her go. She is able to straddle the world, the watery world of emotions, but to stay grounded, allowing the emotions to wash over her, to be transmuted around her and turned into, channeled into this creatrix, co-creator energy where we can build what we choose to. Okay, so this is, again, a chance to put the foundations in place where you want to go in the world, what you want to see in the world. Be that. No more excuses. Get on it and build it up, my friends. Then we have this card in the position of ego. So in a sense, this is a flowering, or all our cups being filled, a time of celebration, a time of joy and happiness in our hearts, and also our emotions being sort of on fire. This Cancer season really, really does stir the pot and create a very soupy time where we could be happy one minute and in tears the next. So this vulnerability that Cancer opens up inside of all of us, this sort of nurturing, mothering, beautiful home and hearthy energy that we have been receiving, allow it to open up your heart. Be vulnerable. Tell people who you are, or else other people will tell you who you are. So now is the time. Now is the time to flourish and be. And as we're going into Leo season, just in a few days, now is the time to show the world your individuality. Put your freak flag up, fly it high, and go be freaky and find your people, find your tribe. We're all in this together and we need each other. We are nothing without each other. So this is that time. And we have the Page of Swords in our environment section. So what I would say here is there may be some news coming. This is Messenger Mercurial energy, and we have had Mercury moving really, really fast through Leo recently, and now it's in Virgo, so things are slow, things have become a little bit more earthy, more time to do things, like don't over perfect them. But I feel that this Swords energy is almost like, it's this idea of air. So this, again, it's something to do, it's something about the Libran side of ourselves, airy side of ourselves, like coming out, sort of feeling a little bit maybe immature and a little bit childish, but having fun, ultimately having fun and going with life and allowing ourselves to chop through the chains that bound us in the past and moving beyond all of that. So this is in our environments, with our relationships, with our families, with our friends. So this might be about changing things up and thinking about the message that we want to show the world, the message that we want to share with others and share with our families and friends, how we represent ourselves going forward and how ourselves are represented by the things in our house or the mess in our rooms, you know. So maybe a sense of cosmic cleansing and tidying, and also being a love, being not falling into this cyclical, where we can psychically damage ourselves by beating ourselves up. Do not allow ourselves to be pulled under by this airy, fairy feeling. Just go, move. Do not get too caught up in the airheadedness, which I am really good at. I'm double air fire, so I'm like Leo, Gemini moon, twisted, a bit twisted, and a Libra ascendant, so I can get really, I can drive myself like crazy with that. Let's put that to bed, okay? Page of Swords is coming. Maybe some news that will change the way that people perceive you. So that would be nice too. And we have this card in the position of our hopes and fears, and this is the Strength card. So sometimes we do not have the courage to do something until we have done it. Courage is the rage of the heart, and I love that. Courage, Rajkor. I don't know. Rajkor sounds pretty scary, but strength is the infinite strength that we have once we've pulled this act of courage off. So it will stay with us infinitely. after we have done it, and it's strength which you may be searching for, or strength which has already found you. This is never separate from us. So once we have gone through this strength card and been tested, we can find courage for anything. So know that if you're tired, if you're distracted, if you're finding yourself being pulled into patterns that keep repeating themselves, that you are being asked to say no more, I'm stopping this, I'm moving beyond this, and I'm afraid to do it, but I am putting this shit to bed, because there is only one way forward, and that is up and out of this motherfucking place we find ourselves in now, whatever this 3D reality is. It's like, we are the key to our undoing. No one is fucking coming to save us. We are our own saviours and saints. So now is the time to move like your own fucking personal saviour. Stop tiptoeing, pussyfooting around bullshit. Don't allow it. Do not allow the bullshit. No more. And then we come to this card. So this again, I feel like it's a decision. It's an air card with the sword. So this is the card of the psyche, the mental plane. So we're being asked to make a decision, and maybe it is this decision about moving forwards and moving out of where we've been and coming away from addiction and moving into the fresher, alert, aware pastures of the future, which is how the state of our minds is going to have to be if we want to co-create this earth all together. We're going to have to be aware. We're going to have to be alert to the bullshit that people, the government, etc., pull upon us. So do not think that slipping back into your comfort zone, numbing yourself with your fucking tired old behaviours is going to help. Got to come out of that. We've all got to come out of it. I'm trying to come out of it. I'm here to help if I can. You can get a reading here. Contact me on Moon on the Stick Tarot. gmail.com, or you can go on my TikTok or my Instagram. Check me out there, Moon on the Stick Tarot. And I want to help as much as I possibly can. And let's have fun together, and let's not get bogged down. But the decision is coming, and allow your decision to be made out of love and come from the place of love. And remember, exponential growth will shine on all that you do. So make sure that instead of slipping into the past, into the fear, that we can keep going with the spirit of love and light in our hearts. And we have a gift card at the end, which is the King of Wands. So this is like the energy of success and forward motion, and also our motivations and what inspires us and what keeps our fire burning within is the way out. So listen to yourself and listen to any nudges that you are hearing or seeing in the world. You are being given signs all the time, and we just need to relearn how to listen to them and to help them to move us, to motivate us to get away from where we've been and forwards to where we're going. So let's all build this new earth together. Say it again. This is my inaugural video for my new YouTube channel, and I am absolutely blessed and grateful that you are here with me for this ride. TikTok was not working out for me, so let's hope that this does. Thanks. Happy Monday. Happy new moon in Cancer. Bye.